but who knows? Oh, Neptune, game
Oh,
started.
baby, Neptulon is in the house, but I think these cameras are switched around because Jab is
Mhm.
the one playing the shaman. So
Okay.
it's just to let you guys know. But Neptulon is definitely one of the more interesting cards to come
Hmm.
out, and of
Wait,
course,
so who's the bottom? Hype this bomb? What class is that? I can't tell from the cards.
yeah, the cards are all neutral, but it looks like a druid based on the little horns. Like if you see it at the picture, right? Oh yeah, no,
Druid?
you see the top screen. You see the shapeshift.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that
Wait,
is
so it's
definitely a druid.
Druid with
Yep.
Blood Knight. It's a Blood Knight Druid.
Druid in Blood Knight and in
Wow.
Northern as well. That's definitely something different as
Never seen
well.
it before. Yeah. So yeah, like GG's changed so many things. Like we don't even know how. We don't even know so many of these decks. It's kind of hard to call everything.
Hmm. Well, pretty bad start for Jab here. I mean, double Argus and
Oh
Crackle is definitely
yeah.
not what we see. Um,
No.
it looks like Hype has a better starting hand there too.
He does keep the Blood Knight because he has the Neutron. Maybe he's trying to um just get a big Blood Knight. Oh, Argent
Right.
Squire, perfect opening now.
Well, perfect for building up the Blood Knight.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I don't
Well,
know if
good
you
thing.
pulled in your Blood Knight though because of Hex and Earthshock. Maybe you just
Oh my
oh
God! This is insane.
wow.
There we go. This is the deck, man.
Okay, I don't even know what will happen now.
StrifeCro is officially confused. I don't even know. But
It's
yeah,
a
I mean,
hobgoblin.
well, there you go. There's the Harvest Golem. That's a pretty good three drop, right?
Oh,
Oh
it's
my
pretty
God, double
cool.
Hobgoblin.
So what do you do here?
Um, you tell me.
I'm yet to think that your hobgoblin is probably gonna die to a lightning bolt or a rock bite, right? So it's kind of hard to play it. So he just goes for a 9/9 Blood Knight, and Jab has no answer for it. Wow.
Right. Um, I guess the since the Blood Knight did soak up the Divine Shield,
Yeah.
the Inner Child is gonna die here. So there you go.
Okay, so this taunt is gonna be really important so you don't take 9 damage.
9 damage is not something you want to take.
Wait. You can actually hobgoblin coin echoing ooze.
Or you can just save the coin for later because you also get like the value from the value teacher as well. Like just summon a 1/1, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Or wait, whoa,
Just
whoa,
it seems
whoa.
like
You could actually double Hobgoblin, and then does the Ooze get double buffed?
I guess it does. Isn't that? I mean that it's kind of cool, but it's kind of too greedy. I think.
Okay. Well,
Wait,
it's not
wait.
greedy too, right?
Does Hobgoblin buff the Violet Teacher one ones?
Oh
No,
no, no,
right?
no. Wow, if it did, then Unleash the Hounds Hobgoblin would be
Yeah,
sick.
yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
it's only actual creatures.
Yeah,
So yeah, it
definitely.
is a little bit weird because if you go Hobgoblin Coin Echoing Ooze, you know your opponent doesn't have Hex or Earthshock because you're 9/9 sticking around. So it's even if you get Lightning Storm, your 9/6 probably survives. I'm not sure.
Well, it's either a Lothar here or an Azure here. I mean, it's 5 drop. Nothing too special.
Oh, it's just working on the nine
Yeah, I
six.
guess. Don't want it
Mm-hmm.
to just, die like that. And there you go. There we see the combo, man.
Okay.
2 3 4s and a 2 3 that you have to kill.
Oh, it's looking like Jab's just dead. Wow,
I
that's
guess
too
that's it.
much, maybe. I don't know. He doesn't have a good answer to this. I guess he
Uh,
can crackle the 9/4 trade off to kill the Violet Teacher. What's scarier, Violet Teacher or Hobgoblin? Because they're both kind of
I
scary.
think that's one of the hidden powers of Hobgoblin is that it has kind of taunt, right? You have to kill it.
Yeah. I guess you can kill both with Rock Fire Weapon.
Yeah, you can kill it with Rock Rider as well. Wow, you're spending so many resources playing the catch-up game. Oh, 4.
Okay.
Wow, it rolled the exact lowest. Thank God there was a spell power
Yeah,
totem.
yeah, exactly. So I guess it looks like Jab did manage to kill big threats, but there's still 2/3/4s, which is still, that's just really strong still.
And of course,
Um,
Hobgoblin can work
oh
on the
wow.
Noritron here, and
Can
he
you
can
go
also coin.
Hobgoblin, a Neutron, and Power World? Does that
Wow.
make sense?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think that's insane. Like that's basically a Sunwalker, right?
Is it? Oh
It's a
wow!
Sunwalker on
It is
turn
a sun.
6.
It's a turned into a Sunwalker.
Yeah,
That's
it did turn
crazy.
into some.
I guess he killed a totem to go face, right?
I think you have to kill the spell part to them. I think
Think
you will get
just-
punished by the lightning storm a little bit here, so it's not
Oh,
good.
I just created his own Sunwalker. It's like create your own Sunwalker. Oh, like Earthshock just destroys the Neutron though.
Yeah, with the Adric, yeah, it does. Okay.
So I guess that's the weakness of the create your own Neutron strategy. Is
Oh,
it
is that
dies.
it's not real? Okay.
Yeah, it's not a real Sunwalker. Because
Uh-huh.
real Sunwalker still survives.
Real Sunwalkers is of course.
Okay, so do you take what do you take out here? The bigger creature or the Hobgoblin? I wonder what he chooses. But either
Well,
way, it's looking like very close to lethal.
does 2 go 3 in a druid? Like, does this deck run Druid of the Claw? I would assume
I
no.
don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Never
Does
seen
it?
this stuff before.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
Jab's saving grace is that he has Argus, right? If he does manage to clear the board, he can kind of stabilize maybe with the Argus.
sure. Let's take out the Hobgoblin. The Innovate is
Oh,
actually a dead card.
that here. And then do Harrison Jones because Sean might have Doomhammer. In fact, we did see a Doomhammer, but I think you still have to play your Harrison.
Yeah, you just have to. I mean, you're playing around 2 cards, right? You either play around Doomhammer or you're playing around Lightning Storm.
Uh-huh.
So
And
you got
in fact, like Doomhammer isn't exactly useful here, anyways, right? Because Sean's too low. You can never punch creatures anymore with Doomhammer.
right.
I guess Doomhammer can go face, but other than that, it's kind of useless, anyways.
Oh wow, Feral Spirit is a pretty good draw here. That is a draw to save the game.
So, Feral Spirit plus Azure Drake? I don't see a point in taunting them.
Yeah, 3 kind
Is
of
it
equals
not-
4 here. It's kind of
Yeah,
weird. Wait, I mean, oh, you're dead, right? Are you dead? Oh, you're just dead.
Oh, yeah.
You're just dead.
You're just dead.
Well then, that was anticlimactic. I guess he had to hero power to get a to roll for a taunt totem, but man, this hype. Oh, there you go.
Game
right.
started.
What?
It's Hobgoblin Mirror!
No, it's not. It's not.
Wait, they both have Oh, wait, it's a mirror. Never mind, it's just a I was like, wait, what is going on? Two dead people playing Hobgoblin.
Wait, no. I don't think it's even possible to have like the exact
man.
starting hand with exact positioning. Like,
Yeah.
you know that Jab is
Okay.
playing a warlock.
Because my first intuition is like, whoa, what? It's like Hobgoblin Mirror.
Yeah, that would be the first thing that go like, it's kind of crazy, but yeah, it is kind of like
So
a
this is
zoo.
confusing.
Makes sense.
Okay. It's zoo
okay.
against Hobgoblin Druid.
Yeah.
And, that makes sense because
Yeah.
it makes sense to pick zoo, right? Because you'd expect that Hobgoblin is just a liability, right? It's like zoo is always having board, like you always try to have board control, and
Right.
you'll just kill the Hobgoblin immediately, right, with one of your creatures. So it makes sense.
Exactly.
I wonder how Hobgoblin does in this matchup.
Well, 3 mana, you can probably play the. Okay, it's not exciting. Never mind. It's pretty bad. Do you really play the Undertaker out there just to die?
I mean, does it die? Oh,
I mean,
because
it dies the
there's no-
hero power, right? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think you have to play something your zoo. So I think the Knife Juggler is also okay.
Knife Juggler plus Undertaker? I actually prefer going Ooze plus Undertaker. I don't think you hold Undertaker. You feel that if Druid has the hero power here, then you're fine anyways, right?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Druid doesn't really want to say just remove your Undertaker with hero power. I think it's too slow for Druid. You know, you have to do stronger moves than that. So.
And wow, double Hobgoblin. So that's not really good. I mean, if you play a Hobgoblin just by itself, it's just gonna die.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in this board, it's not that bad, right? I mean, still trades
it's
for all 3.
perfect here in a way because 2/3 is. I mean, it's as strong as a 3/3 here, pretty much, right?
Yeah, I
I
guess
guess
that's what
Hobgoblin isn't that weak for a creature. Actually, it's almost like costed normally, I guess. Right, because 3 mana you're mostly expecting to get a 3/3.
right. But if you get it proc, if you get it to proc, it's a 4/5. So
Yeah,
the
exactly.
upside is pretty big. But
And wow,
unfortunately,
Jab
this hand is
leaves
just
up.
terrible.
Leaves up
Oh,
Hobgoblin. And unfortunately for Hype, like Jab took the risk of leaving up Hobgoblin, but there's no one attack minions in Hype's
right.
hand. So
And now,
he
wow,
just
double Hobgoblin. So if we see like any one drops, one
yeah.
attack drops, that'll be insane.
But they're not gonna survive past this turn, right? I think.
Yeah.
At this point I think it's too easy for Jab to remove it.
Well, especially with the Harvest Golem and
Uh-huh.
Edge Ruffle. Like, it's just too easy. I guess you do kill
So
these.
do you trade off for the second Hobgoblin with everything here? Or
Oh,
do you
oh.
just go face?
But you have a Night Juggler to trade into it if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oh yeah, I
I think
can
you
juggler it.
do. Because,
Mm-hmm.
like, you could get blown up by, like, Enoretrons. That's
Yeah.
basically become a 3/4. That's pretty insane.
I mean, you did see that last turn. There was no one attack minions, but still, I think he just, you know, Hype can always draw into some one attack minions. So,
Oh, there
uh,
you go, Enoretron. Speaking of
like,
devil.
mhm. Well, it's an awkward turn for Hype. It looks like he'll probably just Noitron plus Power of the Wild as a 3/2 because the
Right?
hero power here doesn't really achieve anything. Oh, I mean, you just do 1 damage to the Void Walker, right? Which is almost irrelevant here.
So you're just. I guess you still have to. I guess you summon the Panther then.
Yeah. I mean, Panther doesn't look that great here either because it trades off easily, but I mean, what do what choice do you have, I guess? It's
Yeah.
still it's better than hero powering. Yeah, so
Uh,
it's Panther.
Jeez. Well, looking pretty bad for Heights, but looking all the world better for Jab. He's just gonna tap because he's a 6 mana. Why not? And
Picks up Direwolf. It's really good here, I
that
think.
will force here, yeah.
Um,
Or does it?
it,
The placement is actually kind of awkward.
but I think it allows him to trade off his 1/1 token for the 3/2 at least somehow.
Well, like the thing
So you
is
can
like,
first there use the Void Walker to proc the D shield. Use the
oh
two
yeah,
damage.
you're right. Okay, that would be the best, and you can actually save the ooze, right? Oh wait a
Oh
minute. Oh
wow,
what?
that
Oh,
is weird.
that is a bit of a misplay, huh?
Yeah, he just suicided one for free. Oh well.
Yeah. Hmm. Well, I mean, still in a very commanding lead, I
Yeah,
guess.
two Ancient of Lures. So Hype needs to draw him with something to do, and I guess he kind of got his wish, but
That's
it's
something
not
to do, I
exactly good
guess.
enough. He need a swipe or something. Even
Right.
though swipe, it's even swipe isn't that good here. So
Swipe is just really, really bad. Like, man, druids are so bad against like, comeback mechanics. And well,
yeah,
Doomguard has arrived. Is this
that's pretty much a
lethal? I
loss.
think that's a win already.
Yeah, even if it's not, there's okay. So it is, but I mean,
Yeah,
even if there wasn't, what's an Ancient of Lure gonna do next turn
exactly.
against 20 power on the opponent's board?
Well, there you go. Zoo is still pretty good, and Hype will have to choose something else. His Hobgoblin deck got defeated. I mean, kind of expected too, right? I mean, Hobgoblin
Yeah.
does take a, then you're pretty much destroying
Mhm.
yourself.
Okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
it is a rogue against Zoo, and no one used Coup, so
Yep. And there you go, Belcher.
mhm.
Yeah. There
Yeah,
you
so
go.
it is. And Violet Teacher as well. We do see Jab is playing the Implosion version
Right.
that was popularized by Sixa,
Of course. The triple
and
legend player.
uh,
Also in this tournament, mind you, he did win the qualifiers. Yeah.
and Jab also something else relevant is Jab missed his 1 drop, so
That's
kind of
true.
sucks for Jab, but
I think it might. Yeah, it wouldn't have thrown off corners because Hyped already knows the zoo, so it's just
mhm.
really key.
Yeah. Well, the good thing for Jab is Hype doesn't have Backstab or SI, probably two of the most important cards against Zoo, but
Hmm.
and
Oh, wow, that's a pretty bad turn 3 as well.
yeah, another creeper. I mean,
So
you
slow.
definitely would rather drop like Harvest Golem. I mean, this board is sticky, but it doesn't do enough damage, right? Like after
Right.
turn 3, Zoo having 2 damage on board is kind of weird. But at least you can have you can threaten Defender Vargas or something.
Hmm. Well, here as Hyped, I mean, what do you realistically do?
Well, we do see that has Dr. Boom in his rogue as well.
Right.
Um, I don't know. I think he's thinking about coining out the Violet Teacher, but then it might just die for like power roaming or implosion.
Implosion.
Okay,
Okay.
so
I
maybe
guess he gets a second pass.
just gonna
Dagger
pass and
pass.
save his
Yeah.
coin.
Wow. Slow opening for Jab, but actually not a very good opening for Hype as well.
Yeah,
So
no,
it's actually
neither
pretty
one of them
even.
great opening.
Alright. So now the implosion your own. I guess you never implosion your own dudes against
No,
the.
I mean you have
That
Dark
seems pretty bad.
Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's establish a 4/4 that deals 2 damage to the face. Seems fine.
Sap, not a good pickup, I think. I mean, there's no target here where Sap is that great. In fact, Sap is one of the worst cards to draw against Zoo, like, forever, right? Like, there's never a great target for Sap.
Oh,
Like, you
but
don't
here's
really
a
want to
good
Sap
play.
Dimgar.
Yeah, here's a great play though. Like prep Eviscerate, summon 2/1/1s. He can also prep right now and sap a. Actually, you can
I
sap
think
Spider
he's
right now.
Blade Flurrying, right?
No, you can
He
sap a
can,
Spider, right? It's not that bad.
but you can
Like I
punch
said, that sap
someone
is
and
really
Blade Flurry.
bad. Just use it as soon as you can.
Okay, so he does just Sap the Spider, and
Oh,
then
that's a
maybe
lot
he's
of
gonna
dudes.
Hero Power. Yeah.
He's
Oh,
gonna
wow.
hold on to the hero power.
It makes sense because when you hit the spider, it kind of like increases the power for the zoo
Right.
player, or they have 2/1/1s after. But yeah, I mean, this is so much board control for Rogue that it's so hard for Zoo to come back, especially when Hype can follow up with a Sludge Belcher next turn, or even just a Blade Flurry or something. So what do you think Jab will do here?
You could use the knife juggler right now, but then you look at the knife juggler and you look at implosion, and they're like, "That's just like insane 6 mana turn, right?" But you're at 5 right now.
So
You
yeah, I
probably
mean
just death rattles
he can
and be done
save.
with it, right?
So many
Mhm.
possibilities.
If you drop Doomguard, you can take out the Violet Teacher, but then you might lose your strong Knife Juggler combo.
Right. Well, he's
Okay, so
gonna
it looks like he's going to juggle this turn.
right. Just gain value off of that card immediately. So let's see if some dudes die here. And no, that's in the face.
No,
Oh wow.
wow, the
Hype
worst
is
struggle
really
possible.
unlucky.
Yeah, I mean, I think you'd rather even uh, juggle the Violet Teacher here than the face, right? Probably, because you have an Explosion next turn for the Violet Teacher, so any damage you get is kind of relevant on it.
So like we're pretty much assuming that the knife juggler is gonna die here. The Blade Flare is not that bad here, but you have to kind of like, have the Violet Teacher hit the Harvest Gone first and eat a knife, and
Uh,
then you have to hit the knife juggler with your own weapon and then kill everything with
yeah.
knife.
Maybe Hype is gonna save it for next turn though with Azure Drake.
Oh
Where
yeah,
you
you're
can go
right.
Azure Drake coin Blade Flurry and just
Yeah, let's see
develop the Belcher this turn.
right.
But once you clear the board, there's not much of a reason to Blade Flurry after. So maybe I'll just go coin Dr. Boom. In fact, that seems even stronger.
You're right. Yeah.
Coin Boom. Okay, so it looks like Doomguard here. It lines
Wow.
up
All these
perfect.
cards, all these great cards. You can, I guess you have to kill the Belcher immediately. I mean, you're not just
Yeah.
gonna do that.
Because you
already.
get a nice attack on the slime with the Harvest Golem this turn, so.
Right.
Oh, wow.
That's is that
Is
no?
that
It's not
good?
really. It's not that inciting right now, actually, right?
Hmm. I
Coin
guess
boom
it
is
doesn't matter. Maybe Coin Boom is better. If you use your coin, you actually get an extra 1/1 anyways from your
right.
Violet Teacher. So you can go Coin Boom and trade for the Doomguard, or even leave up the Doomguard and just trade with the Leper Gnome with your 1/1. Oh, Azure Drake. So there's going to be a Blade Flurry here?
I would assume so. I mean, what is he looking to draw? Was he looking to draw like a? He could have drawn anything that he could have played.
Mhm. Okay, so I guess the Blade Flurry lines up fairly well on the Harvest Golem as well here. And maybe... Okay, so you can clear the board.
Or do you? I guess you can go face here. Why not?
I guess it doesn't matter since the Doom Guard is either going to trade for your Drake or your Violet Teacher next turn anyways, and you get to have 3 extra damage this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking really bad for Jab. He just had to play behind the whole game.
Well, this implosion is gonna take 4, but all this
Ooh.
fan is just gonna like demolish all.
Oh yeah, it
this.
doesn't even matter, huh, because of the fan, so...
Negligible.
Definitely have to trade for the Azure Drake.
Yep.
Fan is going to kind of be a blowout here. I wonder if Fan is even better than just playing Dr. Boom. But probably it's better.
I mean, this is like the turn to fan. So okay, yeah, another fan.
You can actually SI too.
Right? Why not? You
You always kind of want to clear Zoo if you can, right? Because there's so many minions based on having a board out, like Dark Iron Dwarf, Abusive, and stuff. Power roaming, so. Well, another
Ooh.
Doom Guard.
Not the worst. But I think it's an egg turn.
Oh yeah, that way you can maybe pop the egg with your Direwolf next turn.
Right. Well, ooh! That's
Trade
the first time we ever seen that card in any tournament, really. Wow.
I actually kind of predicted that all the rogues would use Trade Prince eventually. It's just if Rogue ever became popular.
Mm-hmm.
Because Trade Prince seems really strong, like the actual card. Not even just the ability, but just the stats of Trade Prince seems pretty crazy. It's a 6 mana for a 5/8,
Right.
which is already as strong as kind of Boulder Fish Ogre, right? Which is 6 mana for 6/7. Like it's just like it's shifted a little bit into more life and less damage, but you kind of even get the ability for free if you compare it to Boulder Fish Ogre.
That's right, but then the ability is kind of like confusing to some people, right? I mean, it definitely confuses me. Because the thing is, like, I read it as your opponent can get 1 extra mana every time they cast a spell. So I think it's pretty good against Zoo. But then you still get a copy of it, so as long as you don't die to the drawback, like you could do something cool with it. It's definitely one of the most confusing cards, I think.
Because they can cast a spell and get a coin every time.
Yeah.
But you know, you get their spell, so who knows? I guess it depends.
Yeah. Well, this is also a pretty good fan here. I'm pretty sure the bombs are... Wait, actually, no, it doesn't have lethal yet, huh? Not quite.
Maybe. If the boom bots line up right, it is, right? Because you can do Deadly Poison and do 11 damage from your boom and your 1/1 and your Deadly Poison. So I guess he's just seeing, like, Hype's going to attack and see how the booms go. Because if he gets like a boom for 4, then it's lethal.
Wait, wouldn't it make more sense to hit the wolf here?
Yeah, I think it does. I don't know why.
Like, I know because of more targets hitting this instead of face, right? I guess that's the only reason.
But if you face for 4, you win too.
That's right.
Oh well.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Yeah.
But it's still gonna work out. The Doom Guard is gonna go down here. Flame Imp is not a card you want to see.
You don't even want to play.
Flame Imp is not a card you want to see. So I guess you kill yourself now, right? I mean, yeah, you play Flame Imp, you die. You don't play Flame Imp, you die.
Yeah, you can't just pass. So.
Oh, there you go. I'm just gonna take another game, really. There you go.
Okay, so it is Rogue vs. Warrior. Oh, we see Harrison Jones. That's a good card against Rogue.
That's insane, actually. Especially against Oro Rogue, but I don't think Hype is playing with the Oro Rogue. He's kind of like playing like a Tempo Rogue. With like,
Sabotage. And
man.
Good cards against Warrior.
Well, that is the card you want, right? Kill an Alexstrasza and a Gorehowl.
That's the dream, right? Destroy a minion and their weapon. Oh, wow.
Yeah. My lord.
That's pretty sick.
Alright. Well, turn 3 for Hype is not really insane. He has to choose which battle cry he wants to, like, you know, throw away, I guess. I don't think he wants to pass this turn.
Maybe he's looking like he might even pass. Oh, maybe he's just going to attack the Armor Smith and heal for 1. That way he doesn't technically waste the battle cry on the farce here.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be good.
Especially since it takes it down to a 1/3, which means that he can trade with the first or next turn if it survives.
And of
Which it
course, the most OP card in the warrior deck is gonna punish him. Fire War Axe. Yeah, that is.
There's no way to sabotage this, right? You have to wait for
Yeah, you can't combo that out. You wanna kill the
combo.
weapon.
Mhm. You definitely want to sabotage. Like sabotage is mostly used for the minion. I feel probably it's still not the weapon. So you still want to sabotage like a big minion, something like a Ragnaros or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, does get to have his best 4-drop here. I think it might be his only 4-drop, and Vita Teacher should be really good here. It's kind of hard to remove. If Jab wants a Death Bite to remove it, he has to like waste his Fire War Axe in a way.
Well, using execute here is perfectly fine. I mean, using execute is like against the rogue. There's not a lot of targets that are good against it.
Yeah, Rogue generally don't have like huge minions, right? They're all like mid range, like SIs and like 3/3s a lot.
Yeah, here's a good turn. You're a fan of Knights for 2.
Yeah, it's fairly that's perfect. Clears up the board. Also puts a 1/1 on the board where you kind of feel bad attacking the Blood Mage with your War Axe. It's kind of like a waste. So, I mean, you can Cruel Taskmaster the 1/1, but then you're not really using your mana too well. I think I'd expect to see a Sludge Belter here,
And just punch the 1/1.
Do you ignore it or do you punch it?
I don't know. Like, this looks so bad if it eviscerates it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think you punch it, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, Eviscerate can remove it anyways with the hero power, but then he has to use the dagger as well.
Okay, so he chooses to save it now.
They're still there to proc the sabotage. And
you can't do it just yet. That's kind of sad, actually.
This might be an okay one, right? Sludge Belcher and a weapon. But maybe you're trying to get something even better. Maybe later on in the game, though, it might be hard to get both. Because, say you sabotage the Ragnars, they might not have a weapon by then, so...
But then, isn't it that really that bad? Like 4 mana kill a Ragnaros? I think that's completely...
No, that's not bad either.
Yeah, I mean, you do have BGH as well, so there's a lot of options. He's just gonna sabotage here, just like a naked sabotage, I guess?
Just to kill a Sludge Belcher, maybe. Interesting.
Like a 4 mana fire damage spell is not that bad, I guess.
I think it might be better to just Deadly Poison plus SI, right? That seems to line up very well. Because you can remove the Sludge Belcher with that combo. Oh, wow.
That's why he's going to do that. Oh, right. Wow.
Okay, so if you sabotage, you can remove the slime with your hero power and your Blood Mage.
Sure.
I wonder if he was playing around Harrison Jones. Because,
oh, really?
I don't know, because the Deadly Poison SI seemed to line up perfectly.
It did. No, I mean, the slime was still there, and it's gonna be annoying because of the deadly poison, right? You don't really want to deadly poison hit a 1/1 slime because it's gonna trade for the Thalnos, right? So
yeah, and then you have the perfect target for the War Axe after too. So I guess it kind of makes sense to just sabotage here, and there actually is a Harrison, so would have worked out pretty bad. It's actually kind of weird for Jab, right? Because he has his only kind of proactive play is Harrison, but then you're Harrisoning not a very good target.
Yeah.
You still get the draw, but maybe you want to save Harrison for a better opportunity.
But if you save Harrison, what are you doing this turn? You're just passing? That's
kind of weird, huh?
Yeah. Seems really bad.
Every time I've played Harrison against Rogue, you can run into weird situations because like Rogue is a weapon class, right? Their hero power is the weapon. But the problem with like saving Harrison is Rogue almost always like combos the Deadly Poison with the Blade Flurry. So every time you try to like snipe their Deadly Poison, a lot of times you can just never get it.
So now the Harrison is even more dead. There's no weapon. So I guess you have to kill this Dr. Boom. So you just Whirlwind and execute. That seems pretty good.
Yeah.
And now your Harrison is still stuck in your hand. I feel like it's so bad.
Exactly.
Jeez. Oh wow, using shield slam before execute because he has a taskmaster. I guess that's right.
I think whirlwind maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's not using the execute. He's using shield slam instead.
So yeah, I guess it depends which one you'd rather have. I guess he has a way to proc execute with cruel, right? But he's
Right,
losing
exactly.
armor, so.
So snap rag play by height and
Oh, I'm surprised there's no yellow rag counter.
wait, are you really surprised?
Kind of.
Really? You would have done it.
I don't know. It seems like you have to kind of risk it here. Maybe I don't know. Oh, you have a sludge belcher follow. I guess it makes more sense if you actually have a belcher follow up.
Okay. Well, double eviscerate, that is a lot of damage in. So what do you do here? It's also kind of actually no, it's really good. You can backstab the thing. The what do you call that again? Belcher, and then you get
Belcher.
yeah.
And
then
you
you can
can
double this up.
go double SI and remove everything.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah. This does leave the deadly poison vulnerable to Harrison.
Right, but I mean, you can't really play around that. Your opponent didn't drop Harrison for the longest time too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this will be a nice Harrison turn probably.
And the War Axe is gonna do something too. Oh, but you have Dr.
it's
Boot.
not-
Do you play that instead?
Dr. Boom is always so appealing. It's like there's almost never a bad time to Dr. Boom unless you're gonna die the next turn.
But Harrison seems to be a bit better here.
Oh,
Oh wow. Okay.
Wow.
It's gonna go
Ragnar's.
with an entirely different player.
I guess it looks bad for us because we see the big game in Hype's hand. But you don't really expect Rogue to run big game mostly.
Not really.
Or maybe you do. There's just no standard Rogue now, so. Oh, that's unfortunate for Jab. He'd rather have his Dr. Boom big gamed than the Ragnaros. At least he got lucky with the Rag Shot. I wonder if Hype is going to, use his weapon here and read Dagger. I guess he's saving it for Deadly Poison, but I mean for Blade Flurry.
So does Harrison come out now? I mean, wouldn't it be about time?
Man. It's weird because Harrison is kind of weak, right? But like Dr. Boom
It looks kind of
seems
weak.
strong.
So we're looking back at when Jab could have Harrison a 1/1 weapon that would have been fine, right?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
last turn was big too, the Ragnaros. Just because unfortunately there was a big game. But
Right.
Jab does decide to go with Dr. Boom here, just because Harrison, it seems like unless he draws something really good, immediately the Harrison doesn't contest the board.
Well, I
Sap
think you could
Dr.
sap this
Boom.
and just give your opponent more boom bots.
Oh man.
I
I guess it makes sense. Wait, does Hype have lethal?
No, not quite, right? I mean, this is only 18 damage.
I think he will sap though, just because he's so close to lethal that
Right.
just pushing tempo at this point with 2 eviscerates in your hand. I would definitely expect the attack with the weapon at this point,
I would so too.
right? Because you're so close to lethal that you want to push some damage. You can attack and then make another dagger for next turn. Yeah.
Okay.
So
What if
he's...
Jab draws a whirlwind?
is that good to whirlwind?
Well, yeah, you can see the bombs flying everywhere. Of course it's good.
Oh, now it's good for sure.
Oh, no, you don't have the whirlwind. You drew the acolyte, so you can't draw a whirlwind.
Yeah.
So what can you do here?
I think he's going to have to Harrison here to draw into something.
Oh. So Grom is gonna come down here. He's gonna do that. Well, hopefully this kills the BGH or the slime. Because the one.
Oh,
You have a chance.
okay, one is okay,
Chance.
right?
Oh, that is sad.
I think.
Wait, are you dead? You're not dead yet, right? You can armor up.
2 eviscerates is 8. That's 12, 13. So he's dead. Unless he can't
Oh, what if
combo.
Hype draws an unplayable card, like an Alex Strauss?
That's unplayable.
Like Alex Strauss, right? You would expect Alex Strauss to be in this deck too. Alright, that's playable.
Because whatever he draws will just be used for combo, right? So.
That's right. Well, Alex Strauss can't be used for combo.
Okay.
Alright. Well, There you go. Heart does beat the warrior, so yeah, good coup by him to ban the hunter, and he's going